All right, friends, so now that I have my figure drawn out, because remember when we see the whole body of the person, it's called a figure, I'm gonna go in with some crayons and start to color it in. So since this is a portrait, I'm gonna try to think of what are some things that stick out to me and what I should put in my portrait, because it's a self-portrait. So I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna start by first adding some colors in my hair. Now remember in kindergarten, I taught you how to outline the shape in the area first and then fill it in with little circles, layer, layer, layer. We don't want any scribbles. I'm going to do the same thing with my hair. Keep filling that in. Outline first, then fill it in with little circles. I'm going to go around back of my head too, because I would have hair hanging below there. Okay, now I'm gonna do the next step. So I'm gonna find a color for my skin tone. You can use whatever you want for this. I'm gonna go in and outline my face. So I'm outlining first and then I'm filling in with little circles, and I like to make my colors nice and vibrant and really pop, so I do add a little extra pressure and I just hold that crayon closer to the tip. Okay, I think I'm gonna get it. Now anywhere else that I have that skin color, I have to look and see in my ears and in my hands. Okay, so now if I want to add any color to my lips, I can do that. I might give myself a little rosy cheeks here. If you have to draw some eyebrows or do any of that, you can, but I didn't draw any on mine. So for the clothes, my friends, you can add whatever designs and patterns you want. I just ask that you please fill it out. And we're not going to do the background yet, okay? So we're leaving the background. This is called the negative space in art. It's the background or the area behind the object. We're going to leave that for right now. So I'm going to just take some of my markers and maybe do some cool designs. I'm going to do maybe some curvy lines in my sleeves. You can really draw whatever you want. Maybe some swirls. Maybe I'll switch out to another one of my markers and do something else. And then I don't want to leave any of the space on my figure white. Remember all the bright colors the artist used that we were looking at. So you're going to go in and start to fill in the shapes of your body once you've decorated it and added some designs with markers. So outlining the shape and then filling in with circles and layers, going back and forth on top. Okay, so we have nice, neat. So I'm gonna, after I get my shirt done, I'm gonna go in and fill the color on my pants. All right, friends, the last step is my shoes. Okay, so now that we have that done, we're going to look back at the artist and talk about the background. And a lot of his work, he did patterns in his background. Remember the original picture I showed you, he had some flowers in the background. We're going to make some patterns using lines. And a pattern is when lines, colors, shapes, or numbers, or really anything, happens in a predictable order. So we're going to practice making those in art. I want you to pick one of your color markers and you're going to think of one type of line that you want to go all the way from one edge to the next. I'm going to put a line sheet on the smartboard in case you forgot what lines there are, but you're going to have to draw just one all the way down to the bottom of your page. Leave a little space between each line, okay? I'm just going to do a wavy line with my marker. And when I'm doing this, I want to make sure that I go behind the figure, not on front of it. We want that figure to look like it's in the front. So notice I'm leaving some space, and that figure is behind those lines. Okay, so now I have to get a new color, or I can stay with the same color. If but I have to come up with another line, and that one's going to go in between the first. I'm going to do a dashed. You can choose a different one. So dashed, and then I go under that first line, and I'm doing a dashed again. So all together should only have 2 lines in your background, or 2 types of lines in your background. All right. Okay, friends, so we should have a pattern now. Dashed line, wavy line, dashed line, wavy line, dashed line, wavy line, dashed line, wavy line, dashed line, wavy line. So as you can tell, it goes in a specific order. If you have a little extra time, you can find 2 colored crayons. I would choose a brighter colored crayon, and you can begin to color your background. So I'm going to go in and just kind of press lightly with little circles on my crayon, and I'm going to fill in every other line a different color. So I have pink there. Now I'm going to go between these 2 lines and do orange. So I'm going to alternate back and forth so that now I'm creating a color pattern. So watch what happens. I'm going to finish this up, friends, and you're going to see I've created a colored pattern. All right, friends, so now I have a color pattern. Let's talk about it. I have pink, orange, pink, orange, pink, orange, pink. So now we are able to create some colors patterns with our crayons. So that's it, my friends.